Hi guys, and welcome to an episode of CJ's Love Guide into Minecraft on Xbox 360. It's basically just a bit of a series of episodes just telling you how to play the game, how to get the best out of the game, and also how to enjoy the game, because it's an awesome game. Okay, so we're basically just going to start a little tutorial. Go to play game, stick it on my hard drive, create a new world, stick it to online, invite only. Tutorial. And we're just going to leave that blank. I'm going to leave it on peaceful just so we don't get any creepers just sneaking up on us while I'm trying to show you how to build houses and such. So, okay, create new world. Okay, this is basically for people who've never played the PC version, because the controls are quite different. So even though you may have played the PC, it's going to be a bit of a guide to show you how to play the Xbox side of it, because there's quite a few changes. There's a lot of things that aren't included than what are actually in the PC version. And there's quite a few things that make it so much easier than the PC version as well. So let's see how we do. It takes a little while to load. The Xbox is quite an old console these days, and everybody has up-to-date beast PCs. Should be enough to this one, I think. Yeah, here we go, finalising. So, right, ooh, spawned on a tree. Always the best place to spawn, and we're in the snow as well. Wonderful. Okay, so basically during the daytime, it's the best time to go around building such. The sun will go over. When it sets, it'll be night time, and that's when all the big baddies come out. But we're on peaceful, so we haven't got to worry about that. Okay, so first off, get down out of this tree. I'm going to take a bit of damage. Whoa. Luckily, though, my hearts are coming back up, though, because we're on peaceful. I can kill myself by jumping in lava, but, well, you know, I don't plan on doing that. Right, so basic controls. Left analog stick is to move around, usual shooter sort of situation. Right analog stick is look around. Okay, to break things is right trigger. Bit of punchy. You just walk over the things to pick them up. As you can see in the little hot bar down the bottom there, I've got 2 pieces of dirt in my hand. Okay, you can switch this with your right bumpers, go through all the different things that you pick up. So if I pick up a piece of wood, just punch the wood with your right trigger. Ooh, it takes a little while. I don't know if you've ever punched a tree before. There we go. Wood and the dirt. So just flicking there between the right bumper and left bumper. Cycle through those. You can actually look at your full inventory if you've got quite a few items, because you can actually carry several things. There we go. Oh, and in here I've got a map. Press A to pick the map up and put it down in my hotbar. Come out of that with B. If we cycle to it, there we are. That's my map. That's where I am in the world. If I turn around, that's all the different places I point. And wherever I've got the map out, I can have a walk around, and the map will draw all of my locations. What it won't do, if I switch to my wood and I walk off over that hill maybe, it doesn't actually draw any of the locations that I've been to. So if you want to do a bit of searching around but you want it to be on your map, you need your map out, which is it's a bit of a bummer, but you know, you'll probably build in an area where you'll get to know it by just walking around anyway. So I very rarely use the map these days. It's very good for multiplayer because it does show everybody else on the map as well. You get different colours such as blue, red, whichever players, however many players are joined. Anyways, right, so we'll come out of that, press B to come out of there. Oh, no, I've just thrown it. Pick it up, yep, to drop your item, as we've just found out there, is B. You can throw it on the floor. So someone else can pick up an item, say maybe you've crafted a sword or a pickaxe or something. Right, okay, so jump, A to jump. Another handy thing to do is, see these people over here, these are sheep. Walk up to Mr. Sheep. Now if you punch the sheep, I don't recommend doing it in real life, but if you punch the sheep, you get quite a lot of wool from them sometimes. Oh, I got 1. Did I get 1? Is there one down there? 2. 2 pieces of wood. Unfortunately, I need another piece. So let's go quickly just try and find another sheep. Oh, hello. Oh, just fell through the snow. You can swim by pressing A, but we're only a little small amount. Throw that away. Get out of there. Yes, you can swim, same as jumping. You just hold A, and you'll stay up to the surface. Ah, here's another sheep down here. Come with me, my friend. Give me your wool. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, so now I've got 3 pieces of wool. These are very handy when you're actually starting off, because if I was to die, say I was jumping in some lava, I would respawn pretty much here, because this is where I actually started the level off. Well, I would actually spawn on that tree, which I don't really plan on doing again. But what you can do here is, if I press X to go into my crafting inventory, I can turn some of my items into recipes. And these are basically all the different recipes. Those tabs at the top signify all the different sort of sections, but you only have a small crafting area. As you can look in the bottom left hand corner, the wooden planks. I have literally 4 squares that I can craft with, so only certain items can be crafted. You need to basically place down a crafting bench, which is that one, to get bigger things. So that's got 9 squares rather than 4. But to do that, first I need wood planks. So turn that piece of wood that I made, that I punched off the tree, into that, and now I can make, as you can see, 4 wooden planks. I can make a crafting table. So there we go. Build that. Press A to build. That's now in my inventory. There it is. Flick through with your left and right bumpers to get to it, and press left trigger to place it down. Interact with it is also left trigger as well. So we'll just go into there. Now you can see I've got loads of different items. And this is where I was talking about 9 squares. The crafting, the furnace there, that takes 8 pieces of cobblestone to build. Okay, normally PC people would have to build that specifically, but this one, all the recipes are all in there. You just basically have to make sure you've got that criteria in your inventory. So let's have a look. What do I need for a furnace? I need 8 pieces of cobblestone. Now, cobblestone is easily found in hills. Sometimes you can find it just visible. Doesn't look like there's anything here. It looks quite well hid. Ah, here's some. This is normal stone. You need to get a pickaxe to basically get rid of this. So let's find a tree, make some more wood. As I can't really punch stone at the moment, I'm going to have to make a very basic wooden pickaxe. There we go, just keep punchy. Okay, and this is basically how to craft your basic tools. Go back over to my crafting table, left trigger on the crafting table. I've got to turn this into wooden planks to be usable. Okay, so now in my inventory I've got 16 wooden planks from those 4 pieces of tree that I've just punched. Okay, now if we go into that, I need to make some sticks, but I don't want to use all of it on sticks, because if you look at tools, by moving right bumper over at the top, I can go to these different tools, and up and down, these are different sort of, when you get different metals, you can make up different ones. The better ones are such as diamond and iron. Gold's okay, looks nice, but it doesn't last very long. It's got poor durability. These two are your basic standard sort of ones. You'll be using stone and iron mostly, so, but I don't have any stone just yet, so I need a wooden one. But as you can see there, I've got lots of planks, but I don't have any sticks. I need 2 sticks for that, so back over to there, and we'll make a set of sticks. They've just popped in my hotbar, as you can see on the right hand side. Let's go over to there. Still can't build stone, so we'll build a wooden pickaxe. There it is. Chop chop. You could use these on there, but they don't do very good performance. So if you're chopping trees down, it's better to build normal axes, and you'll notice this will be a lot quicker as well. Let's get rid of this bit of dirt. Here we are. Let's get 3 of these stone, and I'll upgrade my pickaxe to a stone pickaxe. I should have really brought my crafting table over with me. Well, never mind, a little bit of a walk, a bit of a jump, skip. There we go. Now I need to make some more sticks. And there we are. That's my upgraded stone pickaxe. Now this is pretty cool, because if I'd found iron around, I couldn't have actually dug it out with my my wooden pickaxe. It wouldn't have worked. It would have broke the block away, and I wouldn't have picked up the little square from it. It would have just disappeared. But having a upgraded one, that helps, because that means I can actually collect the item from the thing. It also breaks quicker. You can see this one here's the wooden one. Takes a little bit longer than the stone one. Iron ones are even quicker. Okay, right. So that's basically tool building. When you start playing it in the more realistic ones, when you start getting the enemies around you, they'll come and attack you in the dark. You can fight them off as such, but if they take damage, your hearts will start to decrease. Now, they don't rebuild. Oh, in this one, if I was to jump off a big high drop, I will suffer damage, but because I'm in real friendly, peaceful, I don't actually take damage. It'll just build back up again, but when you've got the enemies, they will actually hurt you. So the way to bring back health, kill a pig. Oh, there you go. He's just dropped 2 pork chops. Now you can actually eat these raw, though they don't really give you very much health back. It's usually only about 1.5 hearts as such. But what you can do, if I've got enough, I don't have enough just yet. Let's go and get some more stone. Choppy, choppy, choppy. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. 8 pieces of stone. Okay, now, as you can see, if I go into my crafting thing, I don't actually have the furnace in here because it requires more space. I need the crafting table to build the furnace. So we will go back over to here and you'll notice it'll pop up. There it is. Okay, I have chests as well, which is very important to get. So I'm going to build a furnace, and there it's in my inventory now. Pop that back into my hotbar. And there it is. I'll pop that down there next to the crafting table. These are 2 very essential items. But for this I need fuel. Now if you can't find coal around, a very quick way whilst you're starting off, actually let me just quickly make an axe. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, I don't have enough stone. Make a wooden one. Choppy choppy. Oh, shut up, Miss Sheep. I haven't got to worry about any enemies coming. They're not going to attack me in peaceful mode. Right. Oh, a few haters are going to hate that I can't get that one. Yeah, never mind. It's only the tutorial. Right, so we put the wood in the bottom. Now you can actually select a certain amount of that by pressing X. It'll pick up half of it, pretty much. You can put 1 piece down again by pressing X. You see there? I'm basically going to make charcoal from burning wood. As you can see, it's also melting the snow around it, which is quite cool. Quite a cool feature. So there we are, my piece of charcoal. Charcoal burns a lot longer as well. All those flames there died pretty quickly. But if I put this in, it's going to last a lot longer. So I can cook several things. I believe you can queue up 8 items to cook by 1 piece of coal or charcoal. So we'll stick that in. I'll cook this pork chop. Whereas the wooden one, it would have probably burnt out by the end of this. However, you see the fire still raging? That means I can put more stuff in and it will keep burning. There we go. Until this little flames die all the way down. You can keep putting things into it. So yeah, there's 2 pork chops. So as they're cooked, you'll get more health back from them. But yeah, it's getting dark, so I think we're just gonna build a chest, as that's another cool thing to do. Oh, make that. There we go. I can now make the chest. Build the chest. You see there, it's all the red sections mean that you need more of those items. I only have 2 planks, whereas I need 8 there. So, right, chest. Stick that down there. Now the chests are brilliant because you can just jump into them. And say you've got loads of pork chops, you can just chuck them into the chest by pressing Y, and keep all your valuables in there. So when you're wandering around, you won't. If you get killed by a creeper or something, all your items normally will just drop around. But say you picked up some diamonds and you want to go back into the mine again, just pop your diamond in there and it's all safe and sound. I really should have made some fuel to build some candles, because candles are also very well needed. Remember, half it, put it in. So make a nice piece of charcoal, which I can then put on a stick to make a torch. This is very important. Oh, I've just thrown it. Pick it up. There we go. Right. So take these out of my chest, put them in there. Now if I go into my crafting inventory, right, torches are actually in tools and weapons. Not really a weapon. If I build one of those, it gives me 4 torches. So there is this in my hotbar. Now, the enemies will always spawn in dark places, so such as this, I'll normally be swarming with enemies. But if you start putting things around like torches, they light up areas, so enemies won't necessarily spawn in this area. They'll spawn around and they'll still come into here, but it allows you to see what you're doing as well. So when you've built your houses, light them all up, keep it all nice and bright, and you'll be safe as houses basically. Okay, so that's my little guide. I'm basically going to carry on. I'm going to get one of my mates in, and we're going to do a little basic guide of how to survive the first night. So I'm actually going to turn the enemies on. So I'll see you in that one. See you in a bit.